These equations of motion, if they are not understood what is the difference between them, so motion equations will create emotions of fear. Em cheyali deen ikkada? Every Indian is bothering about examination. NEET examination, JEE mains examination is botheration to Indian nation whose main occupation is cultivation. Okay, so this examination we shall discuss what is there here. Nothing is there. So easy it is. Now just see what is the difference between these three equations. First of all, find out what are the physical quantities present in all the equations. ఏమేమి physical quantities ఉన్నాయి? ప్రతి ఈక్వేషన్ లో ఏదో ఒక ఈక్వేషన్ లో u ఉందా? ఇనిషియల్ velocity is there, final velocity is there, acceleration is there, time is there, and displacement is there. Every man is having 5 fingers, and 5 physical quantities are very important here. Extra వేలు ఉంటే చేతపడి చేసేస్తావని. So nothing is there, 5 physical quantities లో ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ లో ఏం లేదు. What is not present in the first equation? S is not present here. There is a green color. First equation is having certain difference. ఇది గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటే చాలు. Because every student in my life, I'm teaching from 26 years, he says, sir, equations of motion. But sir, ఏ equation ఎప్పుడు అప్లై చేయాలి? అవునా కదా? Displacement లేని equation తీసుకోరా బాబు. Why do you consider about the remaining two? Find out the equation where there is no displacement. Sir, second equation ఎప్పుడు యూస్ చేయాలి సార్? In the question, if there is no discussion of final velocity, ఇవ్వాలా final velocity, then what you will do? Take the second equation in which there is no final velocity. If in the question, if in the problem, there is no discussion of time, he didn't give the time, he didn't ask the time also. Why do you bother about time? Bad time for you. Understand? What will you do? You will select this formula in which there is no discussion of time. And this everyone knows. What is the displacement traveled by a body in the 5th second? This is the displacement traveled by the body in the nth second. నేను 5 seconds లో for example నేను ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ ట్రావెల్ చేస్తాను 1 2 3 4 5 seconds అయింది. Okay, first second, third second, fourth second, fifth second. So this is called as the 5th second. Final equation ki కొంచెం కష్టం. Explain చేయొచ్చు. For example, you are traveling from here to here. Okay, so this is called as displacement traveled in 5 seconds. Okay, so for last second, this is called as displacement traveled in the 5th second. Okay, 5th second. Now, what is the displacement traveled here? This is called as displacement traveled in 4 seconds, isn't it? Understood what I'm saying now? Displacement traveled in 5 seconds, displacement traveled in 4 seconds, displacement traveled in the last final 5th second. Now, if I want to find out displacement traveled in the 5th second, then I have to find out what is the displacement traveled in 5 seconds minus displacement traveled in 4 seconds. If you దీనిలో నుంచి తీసేస్తే అదే వచ్చేది 5th second. For that, you all know S is equal to ut plus half at square. Ikkada, if you consider time as t, you write this equation. If you consider time as n, then you will write un plus half an square. Time place lo n seconds and t seconds kaakunda n seconds. This equation I will write in form of general way. Then 5th second is, it may be 7th second or 11th second or 25th second, whatever it may be. Then this equation I will write as displacement in nth second is nothing but displacement traveled in n seconds minus displacement traveled in n minus 1 seconds. Am I right or not? Nth second and the last second. N seconds, 5th second is equal to 5 seconds minus 4 seconds. Nth second displacement is nothing but n seconds minus n minus 1 seconds, isn't it? And what is your general formula? So n seconds and it is called. Okay, displacement traveled in n seconds and the equation. Displacement traveled in n minus 1 seconds and u into n minus 1 plus half into a into n minus 1 whole square vastu. So displacement traveled in n minus 1 seconds and un minus u plus half a into a square plus b square to ab. Because a minus b whole square is a minus b whole square is a square plus b square means 1. 2ab means 2 into n into 1, that is minus 2n, isn't it? So this is Sn minus 1 is nothing but un minus u plus half an square. Okay, plus half a into 2n చేస్తే cancel అయ్యి ఏం మిగులుతుంది? Minus an మిగులుతుంది. Cancel ఇదే మిగిలింది. Okay, hope you are understanding. అంతేనా? Is it okay? So this is an equation I am getting. Displacement traveled in n seconds ki equation అయితే displacement traveled in n minus n seconds ki ఏం చేయాలి? t. Just the simple thing is ఇక్కడేమో t place లో n తీసుకున్నాం, ఇక్కడేమో t place లో n minus 1 తీసుకున్నాం. పాత ఈక్వేషన్ ఏ. Nothing I have done new here. The same old equation I have taken, but the thing is I have just replaced t with n, and sometimes I have taken t is equal to n minus 1. That's the difference I have done. Anything else I have done new? Nothing. That's it. So ఇవి రెండు ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఏది ఇది ప్లస్ ఇది ఇక్కడ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ ట్రావెల్డ్. ఓకే, సో డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ ట్రావెల్డ్ ఇన్ n సెకండ్ ఏమవుతుంది? ఫస్ట్ n సెకండ్స్ అంటే ఏం రాస్తావు? un ప్లస్ హాఫ్ an స్క్వేర్ మైనస్ ఏది, దిస్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి హియర్. సో డైరెక్ట్ వేసేద్దామా లేదా ఒక స్టెప్ వేద్దామా? డైరెక్ట్ వేసేద్దాం. సో మైనస్ అంటే ప్లస్ లన్నీ మైనస్ లేకపోతే మైనస్ లన్నీ ప్లస్ లేకపోతే మైనస్ un మైనస్ ఆఫ్ మైనస్ ఇస్ ప్లస్ u అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ మైనస్ హాఫ్ an స్క్వేర్, దిస్ ఇస్ మైనస్ హాఫ్ a and this is minus of minus plus an half a. Okay, minus a. What is going to be cancelling here? Un gets cancelled. ఇంకేమైనా ఉందా? Half n square gets cancelled. So displacement traveled in n second is u. Okay, first నేను ప్లస్ an రాసుకుంటాను, మళ్ళీ మైనస్ హాఫ్ a రాసుకుంటాను. So displacement traveled in n second is nothing but u ప్లస్ ఏ కామన్ తీస్తే ఏమొస్తుంది 1 మైనస్ n మైనస్ హాఫ్ వస్తుంది. ఓకే, సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద బుక్స్ గివ్స్ యూ దిస్ ఫార్మ్. ఇంకో కొన్ని బుక్స్ లో ఎలా రాస్తారు తెలుసా ఈక్వేషన్, హౌ దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్, దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ లైక్ దిస్. సో డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ ట్రావెల్ ఇన్ n సెకండ్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ u ప్లస్ ఫస్ట్ దీని ఎల్సిఎం తీసుకుంటాడు, ఏ అట్లే పెట్టేసి, సో 2 1 2s are 2 2n minus 1 రాస్తారు. So 2 into n minus 1 by 2 is LCM here. So this equation he will write like this. Yes, nth second is equal to u plus half a into 2n minus 1. Like this also we can write. Okay, so like this also. Okay, understood? This is the fourth equation. Now, once you understand the fourth equation, how can you apply these equations where you are going to consider acceleration as acceleration due to gravity? Now, situations are different here now. What are the situations? If you drop any body from the top, it is going to come to the bottom. Okay. Now, acceleration is going to be plus g here. When you throw any body upwards, okay, when you throw any body upwards, acceleration is going to be minus g here. Very simple. What is that? If any body comes towards the earth, plus g. Go against the earth, minus g. అది కూడా కొంచెం మంది పిల్లలు సార్ ఏం అర్థం కావట్లేదు సార్. బాబు ఇంట్లో ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? మమ్మీ డాడీ నేనే సార్. వాట్ అబౌట్ యువర్ గ్రాండ్ మదర్? పోయింది, అడిపోయింది, అయిపోయింది. ఇంతకుముందు ఎంతమంది ఉంటారు సార్? లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ 4 members. మై ఫాదర్, మై మదర్, నేను, మై గ్రాండ్ మదర్, 4 members. Then why? What happened now? What was the previous strength? 4. Now present strength 3. What happened? Minus. 1 minus. And when did you say it is minus? She gone up. Minus g. Super గా minus g. హాస్పిటల్లో పిల్లలు పుడితేనే పిల్లలు పుట్టినాడు ఫస్ట్ టైం లైఫ్ లో. ఆ ముస్లాం ఉంటుంది ఇంట్లో, గ్రాండ్ మదర్, దేవుడా ఇస్తేవా, కొడుకుని ఇస్తేవా దేవుడా, ఎంత సంతోషం. కొడుకు కూతురు ఇస్తామని భయపడిన దేవుడా, కొడుకుని ఇచ్చిన ఎందుకంటే కాలుతో కొడతాడని చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది. అందరు కాదు, మోస్ట్ ప్రెసెంట్ సిచ్యువేషన్, అందరు కాదు, దిస్ జస్ట్ ఫర్ ఫన్ ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్, రియల్ సిచ్యువేషన్ కాదు, జస్ట్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్. సో పిల్లలు పుడితేనే ఏమవుతుంది, మమ్మీ డాడీ ఉండే, మమ్మీ డాడీతో పాటు ఇప్పుడు డాడీ కూడా వచ్చింది. ఓకే, సో వన్ మోర్ హ్యాస్ కమ్ డౌన్. ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చినట్టే దేవుడు ఇచ్చినాడు, పై నుంచి వచ్చినాడు. ఓకే, వెరీ గుడ్. చాలు, ఫిజిక్స్ బయాలజీ వద్దు మనకి, ఫిజిక్స్ లో పై నుంచి వచ్చినాడు అంతే. ప్లస్ డి, ఇంట్లో కూడా ఒక పాపులేషన్ పెరిగింది, ఇద్దరు ముగ్గురు అయింది, వన్ ఎక్స్ట్రా. సో వెన్ ఇట్ కమ్స్ డౌన్వర్డ్స్ ప్లస్ జీ గోస్ అప్ మైనస్ జీ. And the same old equations, ఏంటివని ఇదే equations, v is equal to u plus at and s is equal to same equations, s is equal to ut plus half at square. Here also same equations, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. The same equations, sn is equal to u plus a into n minus half. But some changes are there. These are the equations which we discuss when the bus is going in a horizontal road, plane is going on in the sky, ball is going, or not, a ball going in a bicycle. We use these type of equations. But this is a different case. When a ball is dropped from the top of a building, when a stone is dropped on your friend, how much pain is there on his head? This type of problems we have already done, but he didn't calculate. At times we will not play with stone. We will play with a laser light. తీసుకొని మన ముఖం మీదనో ఫేస్ మీదనో ముక్కులోనో వేస్తాం. Say or what? No, you will say what is the distance of your house from this college? My house is 10 kilometers high. Nandikottu అయితే my house is 30 kilometers high. What is this? అంత పైన ఉన్నావా? You have to journey will be helicopter then. Right or not? So displacement means horizontal, height means vertical. The small changes, these two changes you have done, that's it, isn't it? These two changes you have done, that's it. Okay, so if you have done these changes, then you have to change these equations also. What you have to do now, u is equal to u plus r minus gt. S can be written as h here. H is equal to u plus r minus half gt square, and v square minus u square is equal to plus r minus 2gh. S is replaced with h, a is replaced with a plus r minus g. The first situation, let me explain now. What is that? What is the time of ascent? Okay, what is the time of ascent? If you throw a body upwards, try to understand the situation now. If you throw a body upwards with the initial velocity, the body goes and stop at the topmost point, and while going against the gravity, acceleration is going to be minus g. There is no discussion of displacement. So what will you write now? V is equal to u plus at, you will write, and v is equal to 0. U is present because you are only throwing upwards. And a is equal to minus g, t is equal to ta, because time is equal to time of ascent here, time taken by a body to reach the maximum height from the point of projection is called as time of ascent. Such a simple thing it is. So now take this left side, gta is equal to minus u, ta is equal to u by g, ta is equal to u by g. Time of ascent ki formula also. You got the formula for time of ascent. But you just remember that the accurate value of g is taken as 9.8 meters per second square, and if it is in the problems, he will give you 10 meters per second square to make the calculations easier. Okay, now what I have done, I have thrown a ball upwards with an initial velocity of 20 meters per second. నేనేం చేశాను, ఇనిషియల్ velocity 20 meters per second తో పైకి వేసాను. ఎంత టైం పడుతుంది పోయి ఆగడానికి? Only one thing I am giving, that how much speed I am throwing a ball upwards. Then I am asking ఒక్క వాల్యూ ఇచ్చి of ascent. Okay, so what is your formula? U by g. So t is equal to u is 20, 10. So you are taking 2 seconds. The body is taking 2 seconds to reach the maximum height. This is the first situation, explains time of ascent. The second situation is what is going to be the maximum height. If you throw any body upwards, what is the maximum height reached by the body? What is the maximum height reached by the body? Because you are throwing a body. Now let me create one situation for better understanding. Your friend is in the second floor. He was playing a ball in the second floor with his sister. She thrown a ball in a different direction. Ball fallen down. And now you are so lazy. You are so lazy that you can't go. Your friend is going, hey, ball. Then your friend has to decide what should be my initial velocity so that the ball reaches to the second floor. You got some idea? Exactly. So he has to decide that what should be my initial velocity so the ball will reach my friend. But that fellow doesn't play any game. He doesn't have any idea. Then what will you do? Either he'll throw to the first floor or get to the third floor. He doesn't have idea how much he has to throw with initial velocity. Is it okay? So if this is the situation, initial velocity is in the hands of the throw boy. Velocity, he knows he has to stop near my friend who is in the second floor. If he crosses above, he cannot catch. Malli reverse one చేయి దగ్గరికి వస్తే బాగుంటుంది. లేదా దూరం పోయింది అనుకో వాడు కూడా జంప్ అవుట్ అవుతుంది. Understood? So what else you know? A is equal to minus G. Understood? What else you know? A is equal to minus G. Okay. So in the mottam situation, what is not discussed? There is no discussion of time else, isn't it? So what will you do? You will write V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. V is going to be 0. U is present. So and minus 2A minus 2. A is equal to minus G instead of A. I write minus G and S is taken as H here. So 0 already not there. This minus gets cancelled. H is equal to U square by 2G. Just I have given one thing that a boy has thrown a ball with a speed of 40 meters per second now. ఒకటే వాల్యూ ఇచ్చాను ఏమీ లే. A boy has thrown a ball with a speed of 40 meters per second in the upward direction. I ask you to find out the height. ఇది బాల్ స్పీడ్ ఇచ్చేస్తే హైట్ కనుక్కోవాలా? ఏంది సార్ ఇది? అరే బుద్ధునాలు సార్ ఏదైనా ఇంకో వాల్యూ ఇవ్వాలి కదా. ఏముంది ఇక్కడ? Nothing is there. It's very simple. So H is equal to U into charge, that is 40 into 40 by 2 into 10. So 0 gets cancelled. 2 2's. H is equal to 80 meters. So maximum height reached by body is 80 meters. That's it. Understood what I am saying now? Okay. You got maximum height also. Now I am asking, a boy has dropped the ball from the first floor. While dropping, his initial velocity is 0. Okay. And he is dropping means he knows what is his height. Dropper. అంటే ఇక్కడ డ్రాపర్ కాదు. డ్రాపర్ అంటే ఐఐటి డ్రాపర్, నీట్ డ్రాపర్ కాదు. డ్రాపర్ అంటే నాట్ యానిమల్ డ్రాప్స్. హ్యూమన్ డ్రాప్ అంటే బాల్ ని డ్రాప్ చేస్తున్నాడు. Right or not? A ball is dropped by a boy. Means while dropping, is it not having initial velocity 0? Yes. And boy knows if his friend is in the ground floor sitting on the floor and talking to his friend playing like this. Because he is very fat, he can't play cricket in the ground. This is his cricket. Okay? And ఎన్నిసార్లు పిలిచినా దరిద్రుడు రాడరా మన దగ్గర క్రికెట్ ఆడనీకే. అందుకోసమే పొట్ట 2 kilometers ఇంట్లో 3 kilometers వెళ్ళిపోయినాయి. వాడు లోపలికి వస్తారా ఫస్ట్ వాడు పొట్ట వస్తుంది, హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ తర్వాత వాడు వస్తాడు రా. జోక్స్ మనం వేసుకునేది వాడి మీద, అవునా కదా? సరే ఓకే, సరే హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ తర్వాత వాడు వస్తా మొత్తం వచ్చేస్తాడా? లేదు, ఇంకో హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ పడుతుంది మిగతా బాడీ రావడానికి లోపలికి. అండర్స్టాండ్ అన్నమాట? దిస్ ఇస్ జోక్స్ వి ప్లే. సో వాడికి నువ్వు ఇబ్బంది పెట్టాలా? ఎందుకు? వాడు ఆడనికి రాడు. ఎంత ఇప్పుడు పోయినా కూడా బుద్ధి పుట్టట్లేదు, ఇప్పుడే తిన్నారా, ఇప్పుడే తిన్నా, he will not come. So what you do? You play with that fellow. You sadism I have to do with that fellow. I will drop the stone on him now from the first floor and that stone falls. అన్న కొడుకురా ఎవడగాడు ఏమా పిట్టేసింది ఇట్లా చేస్తాడు, ఏం తగలట్లే, వెనీలా ఏం తగలట్లే, అవునా కదా? నెక్స్ట్, అరే వీనికి ఫస్ట్ ఫ్లోర్ నుంచి ఏమి ఇబ్బంది కావట్లేదు, సెకండ్ ఫ్లోర్ నుంచి డ్రాప్ చేస్తా స్టోన్, ఇంత లావుది చేస్తా. ఇంటర్ వీడు వాడేంటాడు సూరిగాడు, వాడు ఏదో నాయలు నేను ఆడికి రావట్లేదు ఫుల్ కోపంలో ఉన్నాడు. ఫోర్త్ ఫ్లోర్ నుంచి డ్రాప్ చేస్తాడు, అమ్మో ఇంత గట్టి కొట్టాడు రా. ఎందుకు? ఆ నుంచి పరిగెత్తొచ్చు కదా, వాడు కొట్టాడని పక్కన తిరగచ్చు కదా. బతకం దెబ్బ పడితే పర్వాలేదు, జరగడం అంటే కష్టం. సో what I am saying is, why I am telling all these things, త్రో చేసే డ్రాప్ చేసేటోడికి ఫైనల్ లాస్ట్ తెలియదు, వాడికి ఎంత నొప్పి ఉందని వాడికి తెలుస్తుంది. ఫస్ట్ ఫ్లోర్ నుంచి డ్రాప్ చేస్తున్నా, సెకండ్ ఫ్లోర్ నుంచి డ్రాప్ చేస్తున్నా, ఫోర్త్ ఫ్లోర్ నుంచి ఐఎమ్ డ్రాపింగ్, బట్ ఐ డోంట్ నో వాట్ ఈస్ ద పెయిన్. హూ నోస్ విత్ హౌ మచ్ ఫైనల్ velocity the ball or a stone hits that boy, he knows the final velocity, I don't know. But I have to select the situation where there is no final velocity. I don't know. While dropping, I don't know. Okay, but I know that this time is called as time of descent. Okay, and I know initial velocity, I know time of descent, I am deciding the height, but final velocity I don't know. Who knows? That boy knows. ఎంత స్పీడ్గా వచ్చి వాడి నెత్తి మీద పడి వాడికి ఎంత పెయిన్ ఉందనేది వాడికే తెలుసు, డ్రాపింగ్ చేసుకోవడం తెలియదు. సో ఐ డోంట్ నో వాట్ ఈస్ దట్, ఐ డోంట్ నో నౌ. I don't know the final velocity. Select the formula in which okay, ఇక్కడ టైం కూడా అడగట్లే అనుకుందాం, ఫైనల్ velocity లేదు, ఒక టైం ఉంది అనుకుందాం. సరే, what is the formula you have to select in which there is no final velocity? What is that? S is equal to ut plus half at square. So u is equal to 0 and a is equal to plus g, t is equal to td time of descent. Okay, and s is equal to h. So h is equal to e part agripoindi plus half, okay, into g t square, isn't it? A is equal to plus g. Very good, because body is coming downwards. plus g. I got height. But I know one thing. I know h is nothing but u square by 2g in the previous derivation. Am I right or not? I know all this. I know already this one. Now I got a new height. I know the old heights. Okay. Let us marry them. What I'll do? I'll make them equal. So this is 1, this is 2, 1 equal to 2, half gt, and this is td square because t is equal to td. So half gtd square is nothing but u square by 2g. 2 gets cancelled here. Td square is equal to u square by g square. Td, okay. So td is nothing but u by g. What do you understand from this? What do you understand from this? You will understand one thing, that time of ascent and time of descent are going to be u by g. With how much time a body takes from the bottom to topmost point, the same time it will take to reach the ground, isn't it? How much time it will take to reach the topmost point where the final velocity is 0, and while dropping initial velocity is 0, the time of ascent and time of descent is going to be same, which is taken as u by g. And what is going to be the time of flight means time taken by a body to remain in air from the point of projection to the next to the point of dropping. So time of flight is nothing but time of ascent plus time of descent, which is nothing but u by g plus u by g. Time of flight is nothing but 2u by g. So time of flight also got. Understood? We got time of flight also. Now, if I know the time of flight, I am throwing the body to the topmost point with initial velocity. And if I drop the body, it strikes the ground with a final velocity. How much it is and how much this is. If I throw a body upwards, it goes with initial velocity, but it stops there. When I drop the body, its initial velocity is going to be 0. Here a is equal to plus g. Here a is equal to minus g. While throwing, how much speed I am using to throw it? While dropping and striking the ground, what is it's going to be the final velocity? That you have to find out now. In all the two cases, while throwing also, while dropping also, I didn't discuss about any time. I'm discussing about initial velocity, I'm discussing about final velocity, I'm discussing about even height also. Because while throwing, you will decide how much height it has to reach. Whether your friend is in the second floor and the fourth floor, how much should be the initial velocity to reach to his hands. Then you have to decide. His height already should know. And while dropping also, you should know how much pain I have to give to my friend. I have to decide whether I should drop it from the first floor or from the fourth floor, isn't it? So from this you'll understand one thing, v square minus u square is equal to 2as is going to be the general formula, and this is the first case, this is going to be the second case. Let me take the first case here now. What is that? In the first case, okay, u is equal to 0 and a is equal to plus g and s is equal to h. So v square is equal to plus 2gh. So v is equal to square root of 2gh. I got this. Is nothing but v is equal to square root of 2gh. Next, while throwing upwards, what is the initial velocity? The same formula I am applying, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Okay, this is the second case now. Okay, so this is going to be case 2. Here, in the case 2, initial velocity is in your hands. Final velocity is going to be 0. Initial velocity is final velocity is 0. Sorry. Okay, let's stop the class. So today also, I'll send you a worksheet which is based on this. And also I'll send one shortcut video also to your group. See that shortcut video. This also will be reaching you now. Okay, so chemistry class will start now.